Time now for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Paris High School's Tiger Stadium, where the Mount Carmel Golden Aces will be taking on your Paris Tigers. Our concession stand is open for your enjoyment and is located on the north side of the school. Paris High School asks all fans, spectators, players, and coaches to please display good sportsmanship at all times during this interscholastic contest. We wish to remind everyone in attendance tonight that Paris High School's building and grounds are all drug-free facilities. Any use of alcohol, tobacco, or other illicit drugs is strictly prohibited. At this time, we would like to direct your attention to the track in front of the home bleachers, where tonight we will introduce to you the class of 2022 football players and cheerleaders. These athletes have been great role models for our younger PHS athletes on and off the field, and we are proud of their accomplishments. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our senior members of the Paris High School cheerleading and football team. Aubrey Intrican. Aubrey is the daughter of Andrea and Ryan Burris and Brad Intrican. Aubrey Huffman. Aubrey is the daughter of Keith and Dawn Huffman and Michelle Nugent. Mackenzie Hutchings. Mackenzie is the daughter of Nick and Heidi Hutchings. Marissa Lawson. Marissa is the daughter of Eric and Missy Lawson. Olivia Staley. Olivia is the daughter of Bob and Amy Staley. Lindsay Zorn. Lindsay is the daughter of Bruce and Mindy Zorn. Braden Atkinson. Braden is the son of Edgar and Amber Newton. Logan Bartley. Logan is the son of Brent and Brooke Bartley. Eli Board. Eli is the son of Ernie and Sonia Board. Ethan Dick. Ethan is the son of Jared and Ashley Dick. Brian Kohlmeyer. Son of Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer. Braylon Nugent. Braylon is the son of Sean and Brandy Nugent. Norman Phillips. Norman is the son of James and Kathy Phillips. Drew Pinkston. Drew is the son of Kurt and Christy Pinkston.
Yes.
Cade Williamson.
Yep.
Cade is the son of Scott and Rhonda Williamson. And Kendall Matthews. Kendall is the daughter of Kyle and Darcy Matthews.
Who's that? Number 8. Why is he there? Yes. Nick Muller. Who?
Nick Muller. Nick is the son of Andrew Muller and Savannah Boyd. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for your 2022 cheerleaders and football players. Thank you all for your dedication to Paris High School Athletics. We wish you all the best in the future. At this time, on the field for the pregame performance is your 2021 Marching Tigers. The Marching Tigers are under the direction of Dr. Kevin Pruitt, Assistant Director Jessica Hendrickson, Color Guard Instructor Zach and Haley Cassad, Percussion Technician Jonathan Boren, and Choreographer Carly Tessereau. We now ask that you all please rise, remove your caps, and place your hand over your heart as the band, under the direction of drum majors Rebecca Alexander, Callie Gibbons, and Emma Stafford, honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. Stay on your feet, Tiger fans, as the band presents to you Paris Loyalty.
No, it's announcement, then performance.
Let's have a big Paris High School welcome to your Paris High School cheerleaders. Let's hear it for your 2021 Marching Tigers. Thank you for joining us for the pregame activities. Be sure to stick around for tonight's halftime, where the Marching Tigers will recognize their seniors, as well as perform their halftime show, Another Brick in the Wall.
Time now for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Paris High School. We've got Tiger football in store for you tonight, hosting the visiting
Mount Carmel, the Golden Aces.
Golden Aces. I could not remember their nickname all of a sudden.
Yep, Mount Carmel dressed in their maroon pants, white jerseys, maroon numerals, real light golden colored helmets. They're almost light yellow. Or I don't know what color you actually call it. It's supposed to be golden, but it's real light golden.
It's not a Notre Dame gold.
No.
It's week 9. Last
It is.
one of the regular season. The playoff pairings come out tomorrow night. Around 8 o'clock or so, they'll be drawing the pairings for Paris. So who knows where we'll end up next week, or maybe even get lucky and pull a home game out of it.
That would be awesome to stay at home one more time. We definitely play good here on Tiger Stadium, so.
Well, this is the Mount Carmel team that we went down last year, week 1. Well, this year, it was in the spring.
Yeah, spring football, which was something different.
And did not play our best game down there, but still felt like we were kind of in it for a while.
You know, after the first 7 minutes, we kind of choked, but after that we settled down and we actually won the game after that, 14-13. But that first 7 minutes, we gave up 14 points, so.
That we did. So you take a team like Mount Carmel that's coming in with an amazing record.
I don't think they've lost yet
I think
this
they're
year.
8-0 on the season.
Yeah.
My hope, like we talked on the way out here, is that they come in thinking playoffs. Maybe they overlook us a little bit, take us for granted. We don't have a great record. We haven't put up tons of points this year. But we've been opportunistic, and we've gotten the job done.
We have.
So, maybe the Tigers get some points on the board early, maybe get a turnover or two.
I think last week Mount Carmel went over to Indianapolis. I think it was Indianapolis Catholic, and won pretty handily. But I think they've been winning pretty handily everywhere they played this year. So, but they haven't faced the Paris Tigers either. We've got a big front line, so that will help. Just hopefully the boys are. Well, they're going to be geared up to play for sure. So.
Well, they've given us a bunch of stats to look at for the season. When you look at the two teams on offense, they have 1,853 yards rushing on the season to our 1,830. Sounds like a wash to me.
Yeah, that's pretty even.
You look at the total yards, 2677 for them, 2317 for us, a few hundred less, but not that big a deal. The real difference comes, though, in the points, and their 44 total touchdowns are 29. They've just found the end zone more, and that's been the difference in our games. We haven't found the end zone. We have some really low-scoring, nail-biting kind of games.
Well, the first 2 games we played, we lost them both by a total of 3 points, though.
Yep.
First game was 7-6, and the second game was 32-30. So, you take those 2 games, if we'd have been even close to our normal, we would be coming in here 8-0 as well.
Absolutely.
Well, that's just something different. The kid kicking off has got a pair of mint green shoes. I kid you not, folks. I'm sure there's some kind of special soccer
shoe.
kicking shoe, I'm sure.
Well, he's got a foot on him. Put that one way back there around the 5-yard line. Going to have the return out to around the 25. Braden Atkinson had the return for the Tigers, a senior, giving Paris some decent field position.
Yeah, we're going to be about, I don't know, the 25.
Yeah.
It looks like right on the 25, so that's where we'll start. And if you're the Tigers, you want to put a sustained drive together, eat up most of the first quarter, go down and score, put them in the hole, and see what our defense can do.
I'm sure that's the game plan. Operating out of the shotgun. They'll have 2 backs in the backfield with him. He's got twins to the left. Dick keeps it himself, tries to spin outside. He's swallowed up right away. Lost on the play.
That's not going to work.
Ethan actually comes in as the number 3 rusher in the conference this year. 103 carries, 572 yards.
Well, he lost a yard on that play, so
571 yards.
BK comes out, a different back goes in.
And this time they'll send twins to the right.
Look first to run this end around sweep. Nope, guess not.
Right back up the middle. Was that Kohlmeyer or Board?
No, must have been Board because
Kohlmeyer came out.
Yeah.
And they stacked him up at the line and pushed him back too.
He gained a yard though and got back to the original line, I think.
That he did. Well, this is exactly what Mount Carmel wanted to do. They wanted to give you the ball first, show you can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Kind of try to demoralize you right at the beginning.
Well, we've been historically slow starting all year long. I mean,
we have in every single game.
It seems like it's taken us to like the second half to really get our offense untracked and really get going. So
trips to the left, Dick looking that way. Quick pass. It's a bubble screen, incomplete.
Would have been right through number 7, Norman Phillips' hands, so it's going to be incomplete, like you said, Beads. So.
Incomplete's been the story of our passing offense this year, only completing 43% of our passes. Our bread and butter has been the run game.
It has been.
England back now to kick.
Should have, well, there isn't much wind at all. I mean, the flags over on the far side are just
straight down.
Pretty much, so.
Good high kick. That's returnable from the 40.
He
drops
fumbled it, though.
And falls on it. The 1st and 10 for Mount Carmel now from their own 45-yard line, so they're winning the field position battle so far. You look at their offense, and they like to run the ball too. But not afraid to air it out.
I was to say they're not afraid to throw it either, though. So
Zach Allen leading the conference in receiving yards, averaging 23 yards a reception. Inside handoff. Nope.
He fumbled that, too.
He kept it. Or got back on top of it, that is. They'll keep possession. He gained a yard. Not too often you fumble the ball and gain a yard, so almost 2.
He's lucky he kept a hold of it, though.
That's number 2, Blaine Sisson at quarterback. Just a sophomore from Mount Carmel. He's got a slot to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Now a man in motion. Going to overload that right side. Almost lost that snap. Kohlmeyer's got him for a big loss.
Yes.
Kohlmeyer blitzing from the right side drops him for a loss of close to 10. Oh, they got a pretty good spot.
Oh, man,
there.
are you kidding me?
I thought it was going to be back at the 35.
It should have been. That's where they downed him at.
Well, it still brings up 3rd and really long, about 18 or so to go. 9-minute mark, ball on the 43-yard line. Slot to the right, twins to the left, out of the shotgun again. Sisson.
Oh, he's got
it to the up back.
And he
slipped, so good deal.
Big break for Paris there.
Yeah, it was.
Pass was complete to Gage Kennard. He kind of lined up in the slot off the right tackle.
I thought that was going to go, though, for 8 or 10 at least, because he had a couple blockers out in front of him.
Just got his head a little too far in front of his feet there, lost his footing, and down he went. Back to return for the Tigers, number 7, Norman Phillips.
It did rain here. Well, it would really rain. Missed it most of the day, though, before the sun did come out late this afternoon.
Line drive kick. Nobody's going to return that one as it goes out of bounds around the...
Right about the 30.
Yep. 31. I wasn't sure if they were going to go for it or punt or what. That was kind of an odd formation, and then he kind of ran to his right a little bit before he kicked it. I wonder if that's like an option.
You kind of wonder that, yeah.
If you see an opening or if you see a guy, or I didn't catch the number of their punter there.
I don't know if it says on their roster.
I don't see a K or P anywhere. I'll have to check that next time and make sure he's not like one of the quarterbacks or something.
I think it was number 11, though. Zach Allen, I really thought.
Okay. Ethan trying to get outside of a block. Breaks, slips by a tackle. Ethan Dick gaining 4 yards around the right side. And, man, that's one of those runs that goes down in the scorebook as a 4-yard gain.
Mm-hmm.
And he ran as hard as anybody on a 12-yard gain right there. My goodness. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 with the ball at the Paris 35-yard line. Braden Atkinson checking in with the play.
That's kind of unusual. The official there with the white hat, the head official, he was in the Tiger huddle that time for some reason.
A lot of bodies changing. They're going to send 3 to the left side and finally stop and call a timeout. Tigers lined up all kinds of wrong.
Everything was all confusing. So.
All right, we'll take a quick break ourselves and be back after this in just a moment. It's Tiger Football on the Paris Sports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Welcome back, everyone, to Paris High School. 0-0 here in the first quarter. Tigers with their second possession of the night. They gained 4 yards on the first play and got all kinds of confused there on that one, Lenny. I thought maybe they were going to send a man in motion. Then they sent 3 men in motion and stopped and called timeout before something bad happened. So they did want all 3 guys on the left. They're going to spread them way out. You got Pinkston out there, Atkinson out there, Norman, I think, out there. Defensive line nearly jumped off sides there for a moment. Oh, they wanted a fumble and a turnover.
Yeah.
A high snap. They tried to hand it off to Atkinson, and didn't work. Now, that's what we were hoping to see for us, you know, and we got that big stop on defense. We gave them good field position. Now we're giving them better field position. And this is a team I just don't think you can give too many opportunities like that.
Definitely not.
We've got to play mistake-free against these guys tonight. All right, 2 wide receivers wide to the right. Now they're going to bring a tight end and slot to the left. Inside handoff. Goes right past the tackle. And picks up about 5 yards. Number 5, Zeke Hadra. I'm liking some of the formations I'm seeing from Mount Carmel tonight. It's a little different. It's not
Yeah.
the typical lineups you see. Out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. Dropped in the backfield. Kohlmeyer, open field again.
Who carried the ball in the last play?
Hadra, number 5.
Hadra. That's what I didn't have him wrote down.
And then Sisson kept it on that one for a short gain of about 3 yards. 3rd and 7 now. One wide receiver to the left. Gavin Smith will send one wide to the right along with a slot. Make the inside handoff, and now rolling to his right is Sisson. And pass is complete.
Flag,
Oh.
several flags out here.
That looks like a hold on the backside.
That's what I'm wondering. It is going to be a hold against them, so that'll bring that play back.
We're not declining that one.
I don't think so, no, because that would have been a first down.
Pass was complete, I think, to Kennard over there, number 15.
It was either 15 or 18, and I don't see an 18 on the roster, so I suppose it could have been 13 maybe. But
Well, didn't back him up too terribly far, but I'd rather have 3rd and long than 1st and 10.
well, still a 10-yard penalty, though, but it's from the spot of the foul, wasn't it? So
Yes. So 3rd and 12. Everybody over on the right side of the offense this time for the Aces. Rolling to the right again is Sisson. He's got pressure on him. Over to the sideline. Drop for another loss.
I don't think they've seen any speed on defense like we've got, for sure.
I don't think so.
Because he lost another 5 or 6 on that one.
Kohlmeyer and I think Curl over there on the big hit. 56, I think. Maybe Jeb Fry chasing him down. All right, 4th and 18.
I think they're going for it, though.
I think so. White punt here. Our offense hasn't showed them anything yet. Even if they don't get it, they push us downfield, so. Knocked away, incomplete. Ethan Dick back there breaking it up, but what about the pressure up the middle?
Yeah.
Landon Ingram. He threw a bomb down the field. It was still catchable, but Ingram made sure he finished on the ground.
I just wish he'd turned around about a second sooner, though, and he might have been able to pick that one off.
Yeah, I think so. He
Well,
bounced
good thing
right out
he
of his
didn't,
hands.
though. It's a good thing he didn't, really, though, because we've got the ball now on the 40.
Isn't that something? Don't intercept it. Don't get the turnover. That's your first instincts to grab that thing. So that worked in our favor. 5:01 to go. Trips to the left this time. Dick back in the backfield. Fakes it to Kohlmeyer. Decides to keep it himself. Nothing doing. I tell you what, Mount Carmel is all over that play
They
tonight.
are. They've got Ethan Dick's number for sure. He lost a yard there, so.
We have lived on that option play all year. Now looking at 2nd and 11. Ball at the Paris 39-yard line. Mount Carmel comes in only giving up 35 yards a game rushing on defense. Very stout up front. Dick tries to stretch it outside, and he loses another 4. Maybe 3.
There's just nothing there. I mean,
Now, we're a team that averages 228 yards rushing a game, and they only give up 35. Something's got to give there, and hopefully it's their average. 3rd and 14 now, 3:45 to go here in the first. Back in the shotgun again, twins each side. Looking over the middle, pass is complete. All right, a first down for the Tigers. Norman Phillips with the big reception. Boy, Ethan played that well, Lenny. He looked over to the right, came back and looked at all of his reads and hit him right over the middle, wide open.
Good catch by Phillips, too, and he made up a little bit after the catch. I give him 21 on the reception and carry afterwards. So.
Ball all the way down to the Mount Carmel 43-yard line. 3 wide receivers really stretching the defense out all the way to the sideline. In motion, there's that jet sweep, gets around the outside. Makes one guy miss and loses about 9 yards.
25, Dirk Kite out there with the tackle for.
And the only way that play works is if you seal the defensive end and the outside linebacker there so you can turn upfield. If they get penetration and you have to back up to get around them, you're going the wrong way. By then, other guys are in pursuit, and that play just goes nowhere. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Yep, it went nowhere.
Mount Carmel got upfield, and it spells disaster for that one. Same formation again for the Tigers, second and long. Under pressure, Ethan steps up in the pocket. Pass over the middle, incomplete.
That time it was Nick Moeller, or was it? I guess it was Lee, yeah. And that's still incomplete.
In and out of his hands.
Didn't have enough stick 'em on them pink gloves.
No. Took a hit from Ivan Holt, though, as he was trying to bring it in. It wasn't free and clear. 2:23 on the clock here in the first. Kohlmeyer checking out now for Board, and Lee checking back in as well. Third and a long 15. 3 receivers wide to the right. Looks to his left, now back to his right. Quick screen to Lee, and dropped.
Gain 2, though. But
somebody missed a block there.
it's still going to bring up now 4th and 13.
Engelman will be punting from zone about 45 by the time he kicks it. Got a foot in it, going for the corner. All right, that's going to put him inside the 10. Down to the 4.
Yeah,
or the 5. They always go past it and then walk back like they're teasing you.
Yeah, I was going to say,
about the 6.
Sure. Yeah, he didn't come back much. So.
No, he didn't. Still 0-0 here in the first quarter.
Well, we kind of turned the field position around on them now.
Well, that we have. I sure didn't expect to see a scoreless game here in the first quarter.
Me neither.
Now, this plays in our favor. The longer this game goes scoreless, the better odds we have. If we've got to chase down 3 touchdowns, we're going to be hurting. But
yeah,
if we can hold them here.
A turnover down here now would really be huge.
Out of the shotgun. Sisson's going to keep it to his right. He's got a big gain in front of him. First down. Ball's loose, though. The Tigers say they're on it.
They are there. That's the turnover. That's the turnover I was just talking about.
Man.
Sweet.
But yeah, you should talk about that more often.
Maybe so.
All right, ball the 19-yard line. The Tiger offense now should be pretty pumped up.
You would think so.
Board in the backfield now with Dick. 2 wide receivers wide each side. Run option.
Man, that just ain't working.
And now they've fumbled the ball, and Mount Carmel got it back.
Oh, man. Wonder who fumbled it, though, Dick or Board?
I thought Ethan kept it.
That's what I thought, too.
I'd take that page of the playbook and just shove it in your pocket.
Yeah.
They're sticking it in Board's gut to see what the defense is going to do, and, well, they're already in your face, so. Minute 26 to go. Mount Carmel with the ball back now at their own 21-yard line. Sisson fakes the inside handoff, rolling out to his right. Pass is incomplete. Had a man open, was down on his grounds, number 11, Zach Allen. Tigers were about a step away from Sisson as he threw it, and wisely didn't hit him. 2nd and 10 now, minute 22 to go in the first. Slot to the right. Now they're going to bring that slot over to the left, along with the, I guess he's a tight end, big old tackle over there. And Sisson keeps it himself, tries to get to the outside, and he's swallowed up for a big loss.
Kohlmeyer just missed him in the backfield, but somebody else was there to cover him up. So.
Gabe Winans.
Good job, boys. Big loss.
Old Gabe Winans gets a hold of you, you're done.
Pretty much, yeah. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 16.
One positive for the Tiger defense today has been its pass rush. 2 receivers to the left. Tight end out the slot to the left. Sisson dropping straight back. Screen pass is there. Oh, and a big gain. First down.
It's going to be close. I think they got it, though.
And we were there, and he just couldn't chase him down.
Who was it on the reception? 11? Allen?
I think so.
I thought it was 6, but I wasn't sure. Is he a receiver? I think it was 6.
Sisson, the shovel pass out there is going to be ruled incomplete. Now, we played that. Our outside linebacker just came inside a little bit and just couldn't chase him down on that big play. Now, 2nd and 10. And that incompletion will ensure we have one more play here in the first quarter. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Twins to the left. Get back on side, boys.
Yeah,
now the flag's coming. Now the Tigers jumped when that tackle moved. I guess he's a tight end technically. And had we jumped back and got set, we'd have been okay. Looked like we were a little confused there for a moment. Much easier 2nd down now. Now they're going to bring 2 guys in. Near side, all bunched up on the short side of the field. Handoff up the middle.
Oh, he went nowhere.
Number 5, Hadra, the ball carrier. Lenny, I think he might have had that long play because I haven't seen a 6 out there.
That might have been.
But they hit him on that screen like the inside handoff there. But that's it for the first quarter. It's 0-0. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Tiger Football on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Tom Carroll and his family and staff at Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home are dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve. Sincerely caring for your family's needs, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports all Paris Tiger athletes.
Welcome Welcome back. 1 quarter in the bag. The Tigers still knotted up in a 0-0 game against the first place Mount Carmel Golden Aces. Tigers have locked up a postseason berth, but boy, we'd get even a better seat if we could pull off an upset tonight.
Boy, we would, that's for sure. And like you said, Bees, though, the longer we stay with these guys, or the longer they let us hang around, that just bodes in our favor, I think.
Sisson rolling to his right. Pass way downfield, complete. Zach Allen out past the 50-yard line down to about the 42 of Paris. Well, that's how you open up another quarter. Right out of the gate, a big gain for Mount Carmel. Shifting everything over to the left again. Inside handoff to Hadra. Trying to get to the outside.
He's not, there's flags.
Flag was thrown about 4 yards downfield.
They're talking to us, so I'm guessing it's against them. So, yeah, there's the official Bartley out there. He's giving the signal.
He likes to make sure everybody knows.
Yeah.
Just in case they were wondering, he's just out there to reinforce it. A chop block.
Okay.
You're not allowed to block down around the knees, especially if a player is engaged with another player. The Tigers are going to take the penalty and back him up. Wow. From the spot of the foul.
15-yard penalty from.
Now, did you see where they threw the flag, though?
Yeah.
They threw the flag at like the 38-yard line. He must have seen the penalty 5-10 yards in the backfield from. You thought another official would have seen that one.
You would have thought.
First and a long way to go for Mount Carmel. Sisson keeps it himself up the middle, gets a seam, and a good gain. Now he's to the outside, and I think he could be gone.
Oh, good touchdown saving
Moeller.
tackle there by Moeller. Man.
I tell you what, he is quick.
Yeah, he is. That was 1st and 28, and he got it all but about 2 or 3, so.
Well, if Moeller hadn't got a piece of him there, I don't think we'd have caught him. 10.5 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 2 now for Mount Carmel at the Paris 34-yard line. Sisson keeps it himself again up the middle. Picks up the first down, but he's still going to get, what, about 8 yards there or so.
Mm-hmm.
Gashing the Tiger defense here on this drive. Clock running again at the 10:13 mark.
Man, we had him back there, though, 1st and 28. All we had to do was stop him.
Sisson rolling out to his right. Pass complete again, out of bounds. Gage Kennard, number 15, with another catch. Pick up about 9 yards. 8.
Yeah.
8 yards,
8.
2nd and 2. A short 2. Out of the shotgun. Slot and a wide receiver to the left. Loses the snap. Now picks it up. And just throws
Chucks
a lob down the field. Gets knocked incomplete.
Wow.
He still almost
Yeah,
caught
I
that.
was to say, that was still almost a touchdown out of that.
Pass kind of hung up in the air for a while. I was hoping somebody would have a shot at it.
That's what I was hoping. One of our guys would pick it off and make a big return.
And we've had some breaks tonight, Lenny, just unable to capitalize on them. Three receivers to the left. Out of the shotgun. Tigers showing blitz. It gets picked up. And he's going to get the first down.
Yep, he got about 4.
They're just chipping away at it. The pass rush we had early in the game's kind of slowed down a little bit.
I'm guessing they made some adjustments on their line.
They'll bring a man in motion, set it behind the left guard. The inside handoff to Hadra, follows it right up the middle. And I think he's going to be in for the score here. Just shy at the 1 yard line, it appears.
It's going to be a first down, though.
So first and goal from the 1. Oh, this formation here. Everybody bunched up on the right side. All right.
That'll help a little. Or it'll give them more room to operate with, one or the other.
All right, out of the shotgun again. First and 6. Sisson's going to keep it himself and get stopped very close to the goal line, back around the 1. Back to where they started.
Yeah, he picked up the 5 they lost on the false start penalty.
Up under center this time is Sisson. Gets it to the fullback, and he scoots in for the touchdown.
Was the ball carrier, Kennard.
6-0 Mount Carmel now. They'll set up for the extra point. Nearly a quarter and a half before the first points went on the board. Those green shoes really work.
Apparently.
All right, 7-0 Mount Carmel. We'll take a quick break. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive.
Welcome back. Tigers down 7-0. Lenny, we got to get some points on the board.
Yeah, we do,
We
somehow.
don't want to be chasing these guys now. I'd hate to get down more than More than a score, really.
Yeah, that's for sure. And like you said, we've shown we can play with them, so now we just got to get some points on the board, like you said, Beads. And I'm like you. I think maybe they came in maybe just a little bit overlooking us a little, and I think we've taken that element of surprise away from them now because it seems they've made the adjustments on our pass rush anyway, for sure.
Line drive of a kick. Caught at the 5-yard line.
Oh, man.
Boy, what an open field tackle there.
That was because Atkinson tried to give him a juke, and he didn't bite at all. He just zeroed in on him and put
Nailed
that
him.
shoulder right in the waist, just like you're taught to tackle. And it's going to be our ball, what, on the 16, 17?
Yeah, we'd almost been, well, we would have been better off letting that one scoot in the end zone, but that's the one time it decides to spin sideways or something, and then you nip at the 5, so.
Yeah, but when he caught the ball,
He's at the 5-yard
yeah,
line, so.
it looked like he had plenty of open field, but like you said, that was a great open field tackle.
7:27 to go in the first half. Tigers with the ball now at their own 17-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ethan tucks it in, and he's going to be sacked for a loss back at the 15-yard line.
Yep, -2.
He had nobody open on that one. Then the pocket collapsed on him pretty quick, and wasn't much he could do on that play.
Not a whole lot, no. You got to kind of look for maybe just a quick hitter to Pinkston, though. As big as Drew is, he should be able to maybe make a catch.
And matching up in a man on defense. There it is.
That was to Pinkston.
Going to bring up 3rd and like 7 now. Give him about 5 or 6 on the play with the ball at the 21-yard line.
I don't think we're a passing team, but we're going to have to be tonight, I think, Beads.
We may have to because our batter have come up with some runs we've never seen because the ones they're showing us so far haven't gone anywhere.
They're definitely not working. And I don't even have Colmeyer for a carry yet tonight. I don't know. Something, maybe Aylin Colmeyer a little.
All right, Mount Carmel wants a timeout, so we'll take a real quick one. Be back here in just a moment. Tigers trailing 7-0, 5:53 to go in the half. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois.
I'm not sure I've seen it, though. Pretty hard to get it.
It's 7-0, Tigers trailing. Just over the halfway mark here in the second quarter. Lenny, 3rd and 7. This isn't just about getting a first down. We've got to get a first down here just to keep them away from the end zone.
Yeah, we need to establish something on our offensive scheme here. So far, we've done nothing running-wise.
A lot of time in the backfield. Throws it deep down the middle to nobody.
Colmeyer got clocked out here, though.
I assume that was intended for Moeller, but that one just kind of fell in the middle of no man's land out there.
Yeah, well, that's still, I didn't understand why there wasn't a flag thrown, though, because Colmar was starting to cut across, and he just got clocked.
This is what we were hoping to avoid, another short field for Mount Carmel. They're going to stand back, return the punt at the 45-yard line. Catch it about the 46. And move out around the 43-yard line. 44.
Yeah, that's going to give them another short field for sure. So you're asking a lot out of your defense when our offense only stays on the field for 3 plays of possession.
Now most of our defense is our offense, so they're going to be out there regardless. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Golden Aces on the Paris 43. 5:36 to go in the half. They'll send twins to the right, slot to the right as well. Sisson with a lot of time in the backfield, goes deep downfield, wide open and dropped. Intended for number 11, Zach Allen.
Well, he was there, had it in his hands.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though, it's colder out there tonight than any of these games we played this year.
Well, they didn't need a jacket until like week 8. It was 70 degrees at game time for the first 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Man in motion. Sisson's going to keep it himself right up the middle, pick up about 5. Maybe 6. We'll see where they spot him. Kohlmeyer on the tackle. $5:10 to go in the first half. 3rd down and 5 now for Mount Carmel. Three receivers to the right this time. Tigers jump offside.
Oh, man.
Man.
That'll be probably an automatic 1st down.
Yep. Yep, right on the 1st down marker. Well, we can't have miscues.
No, we cannot.
This team's just too good for that. 4:43 to go out of the shotgun again. Inside handoff to Hadra. And a good tackle.
That was a great tackle. Moeller out there to stop it. But he still picked up 3.
Yep. Hadra checks out. Kite comes in to replace him.
I wonder where he come from, too, because looking at their stats they gave me down here, he'd only had the ball 3 carries all year long for 22 yards.
And they give it to Kite this time, and he goes right back up the middle, cut it back, and comes up just a yard shy of a 1st down. Well, Hadra's a senior. Kite's a sophomore. Maybe it's a last game of your regular season. We got the playoffs. There, kid, you can start kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
He's not doing a bad job. Everybody to the left this time. Sisson's going to try to take it that way, too. He gets around the outside, picks up the 1st down, hurdles a guy, and then tossed out of bounds. Well, if you're the head coach, that's got to scare you when your quarterback starts jumping over people.
Yeah. Okay.
1st and 10 now at the Paris 17-yard line. 3:16 to go in the half. Sisson gives it to Kite. It stopped after a short game, maybe a yard. Knight's got 415 yards on the season. Definitely been one of their main ball carriers. He's carried it the most times after Sisson.
You know, Gilman's been a big ball carrier too. He had 24 carries for 170 yards. He hadn't touched it yet tonight. So.
Everybody to the right side this time. Sisson rolling that way, lobbing it back in the end zone. Out of bounds.
Oh, I'm not sure about that either.
They're going to rule it incomplete. Looked like he caught it.
I thought he did too, Beach. I thought his feet were in the end zone too.
I think his knee might have been in the grass, even though, or out of bounds, even though his feet were in.
We might have got a homer call there.
You see those plays, you're surprised Mount Carmel doesn't throw it more often. As they have been wide open against us in the secondary tonight. 3rd and 9, ball in the pair of 16. Sisson in the shotgun, looks to his right. Rolling that way, keeps it now up the middle, slides by a tackle, and drives his way into the end zone.
Yep.
$13-0. And just over 2 minutes on the clock here in the first half. Sisson now to hold for the kicker, Ivan Holt. Kid's got a foot on him, though.
Yeah, he does.
My goodness. 14-0. Paris trailing, 2:19 to go in the half. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Welcome back, 14-0. Almost said 17. I don't want to see that either, but down 2 scores, exactly where I didn't want to see us.
No, I didn't either. I thought the way we came out of that first quarter, I thought, man, we're going to be good. We're staying with these guys, but
just unable to capitalize when we've gotten a break.
We're still only 2 scores down, so if we could maybe get some points on the board here right before half.
That would be awesome. If we're down 1 score, we're in this game. Down 2, it's a lot harder. You let them score 3 times, I don't know if this is a Mount Carmel team that's going to let you back in the game.
Yeah, because they're going to get the ball back to start the second half, too.
Yep. So a lot of football to play, but it's
going to be an uphill battle for sure.
Absolutely. Short kickoff this time, fielded at the 10-yard line. And we got a seam. Here's another break. Don't block him in the back. Atkinson all the way up to the 40. We got away with one, Lenny. I'll have to go back and watch that again, but there was a block right around the 46-yard line. Hopefully we just ran into him and they let it slide, or they missed it. But even then, it would have been at the 45 or something. It's still been good field position. So 2:06 on the clock. Tigers with a little momentum here at the end of the first half. 1st and 10. Ball at the Mount Carmel 40-yard line. Trips to the right. Rolling to the right.
Oh, no.
Ethan escapes. He's got a first down. Gets down to the 25, 26-yard line. Ethan did that all with his legs.
All on his own, yeah.
Not sure how he escaped that all the way back at the 45-yard line.
Well, he picked up 14, so.
Just under 2 minutes now. Ball 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Tigers really stretched that defense out. They put 2 wide receivers nearly on the out-of-bounds line. Now they give the inside handoff to Eli, and he's big loss.
Yeah, he is.
And a late flag.
I'm not sure if it's flag or that's just where he throwed the beanbag to mark the ball.
Okay, yeah, I think it was a beanbag. Well, they sent the yard marker back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know why. Now he's moving it back
Now they're-
again because, yeah, it's...
Okay, they thought there was a penalty too. It must have been the beanbag or something that came out. Oh, so we can't take advantage of those breaks. 2nd and 22 now. Finally flings the ball over the middle.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he just flung that one.
I couldn't even see the number who caught it. 7, I think.
Whoever their deep safety is there, we'll check it on the next possession, I guess. Minute 25 to go. 1st and 10 now for Mount Carmel at their own 20-yard line, and they're looking like 2-minute offense. Let's go up again. I wouldn't be surprised if they air it out here. Sisson keeps it out, chucks it. Surprised me. I didn't expect him to throw that one. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at minute 20.
Well, so much for our momentum going into the half. I was hoping sure we'd score.
I had my hopes up. And that one's whistled dead before it gets started. False start. Well, the 2nd and 15. .118 on the clock.
You'd like to see him chuck one up and our guys pick it off and turn it back to the house for pick 6.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. All right, Mount Carmel sending everybody to the left side this time. Sisson's going to roll that way. Pass complete for about a 5 or 6 yard gain. That'll be 3rd and about 9. A minute 12 on the clock. They'll send a wide receiver wide each side, extra slot each direction as well. Sisson drops straight back, looking deep down the right side of the field.
Oh, there's a flag.
Pass interference is going to be the call against Ethan Dick. And
there's no doubt about it either.
That'll move it way up and give him a 1st down. And I don't think Ethan meant to knock him over. I think they just I was hoping for an incidental or something because they kind of just got tangled up.
Yeah, but Ethan never did turn around and see where the ball was even at. So
he just ran right into it.
Him,
Well, I could hope.
Still a minute 4 to go in the first half, so they still got time to put points on the board, which we definitely don't want to see.
Ethan's on him one-on-one. He has no safety help at all. They're going to throw it to him and let him make a play this time, and he scoots by him. Foot race now to the end zone. Moeller finally gets to him and knocks him out of bounds. Zach Allen averaging 23 yards of reception this year. He's got some wheels. .54 seconds, 1st and 10 now, the Paris 15-yard line. 5:45. Out of the shotgun. Hands off to Hadra up the middle, and he's stacked for a very short gain. Back to the line of scrimmage, actually.
Yeah, they give him one, I guess. I'm not sure, but
gave him an inch.
Yeah.
Shotgun everybody to the left side. Another false start penalty. Mount Carmel's not helping their cause tonight.
No, they're not. But
we just can't seem to take advantage of the opportunities. Down to 29 seconds on the clock. So right now, we just got to hold them for 29 seconds.
Yeah.
Forget the 2nd and 15. We just got to keep them out of the end zone going into the half. High snap, Sisson to his left. Pass is complete.
Kennard's wide open out there in the flat.
And just shy of the end zone.
The goal line, he's down to about the 3, so.
They'll call a timeout, I'm sure, now at 19 seconds. Now 19 seconds left in the half. We'll just go ahead and keep it right here. We'll be thanking our sponsors here at the half in just a moment. So this timeout being brought to you by Diamond Brothers Insurance and Ingram's Waste Disposal in Paris. 1st and goal now from the 2-yard line, 19 seconds on the clock. Kind of turned into a worst-case scenario for us all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're right there, Beej.
I wouldn't expect to see anything fancy here from them. They've got 2 timeouts. They'll either hand it off to Hadra or Sisson will keep it himself here. Sisson
himself
steps right in the end zone. 20-0. Now they'll line up for the extra point attempt. Holt's been perfect tonight so far, 2 for 2.
It's got to be the green shoes.
No good. Pulled it to the left. All right, 20-0. Tigers trailing, 14 seconds left. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
20-0, the Tigers trail 14 seconds left in the half, and pretty solid first quarter for us. The last 5 minutes have been rough.
Boy, they have been. They scored at 7:34 to go in the second quarter, and then at 2:19 to go in the second quarter, and then with 14 seconds to go in the second quarter. So, and they're only 12-minute quarters. So, like you said, you take the last 5 minutes away, and we're right in this ball game. But that's about the way it was last spring when we went down there. The first 5 minutes are what killed us down there.
All right, Tigers back at the 5-yard line to receive the kickoff here from Holt.
See if he kicks to Atkinson again. I wonder, yeah, low squibber this time.
Robert Wells, number 33 on the return for Paris, leaving 9 seconds on the clock. Mount Carmel will get the ball back first in the second half. And they're just going to line up and take a knee here, Lenny.
Well, we definitely been a little short on offense this first half anyway. Hopefully we'll make some adjustments and turn it around this second half.
Let's hope. It's going to get ugly if it doesn't.
You got that right.
20-0, Tigers trailing at the half. We'll be back in a few moments with some halftime stats and look at the second half to come. You're listening to Tiger Football on the Paris Sports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
Escorted by Troy and Kalea Horn. Hannah plays saxophone in the Marching Tigers. After graduation, she plans to attend Olivet Nazarene University to study nursing. Brianna Jenkins is escorted by Mickey and J.O. Jenkins. Brianna is a color guard member in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to study to become a teacher. Ty Jones is escorted by Steve and Kara Jones. Ty plays the trumpet in the Marching Tigers Beacon Brigade and Jazz Ensemble. After graduation, he plans to attend college to study urban planning and design. Cooper Kuglin is escorted by Brian and Camille Kuglin. Cooper plays tenor drums in the Marching Tigers and vibraphone in Beacon Brigade. He is also a member of the Tri-Am National Music Honor Society. After graduation, he plans to attend Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology or Massachusetts Institute of Technology to study computer engineering. Hunter Lansall is escorted by Matt and Melinda Lansall. Hunter plays bass drum in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. He is also a member of the Tri-M National Music Honor Society. After graduation, he plans to attend Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville to become a special effects artist and animator. Kendall Lewis is escorted by Ann Woods, Blaze Lewis, and Juniper Lewis. Kendall plays flute in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend college to study midwifery and lactation. Lucy Lynn and Leah Rigdon are escorted by John and Bessie Rigdon. Lucy plays percussion in the Marching Tigers and percussion in Beacon Brigade. She is also a member of the Tri-M National Music Honor Society. After graduation, she plans to attend college to study psychology. Leah plays mellophone in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. She is also a member of the Tri-M National Music Honor Society. After graduation, she plans to attend Eastern Illinois University to study English and minor in theater and political science. Kendall Matthews is escorted by Kyle and Darcy Matthews. Kendall plays alto saxophone in the Marching Tigers. She is a member of the Tri-M National Music Honor Society. After graduation, she plans to attend Lakeland College to continue her softball career, but has not yet decided on a major. Olivia Mingy is escorted by Randy and Robin Mingy. Olivia plays trombone in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend college to study psychology. Abigail Mood is escorted by Scott and Mindy Mood. Abigail plays trombone in the Marching Tigers, Beacon Brigade, and the Jazz Ensemble. She is also a member of the Tri-M National Music Honor Society. After graduation, she plans to attend Lakeland College to study business management. Maddie Pearson is escorted by Daniel and Jerica Pearson. Maddie plays mellophone in the Marching Tigers and percussion in the Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend Indiana State University to major in the business management and minor in emergency medical services, focusing on paramedics. Emma Stafford is escorted by Heather Stafford and Lewis Teal. Emma is the drum major for the Marching Tigers and the Beacon Brigade. She is also a member of the Tri-M National Music Honor Society. After graduation, she plans to attend Indiana State University to study textiles, apparel, and merchandising. Marisol Torres is escorted by Furman and Catalina Torres. Marisol plays flute in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend Lakeland College. Katarina Waltz is escorted by Andrew and Cassandra Waltz. Kat plays alto saxophone in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend Eastern Illinois University to study special education. Cade Williamson is escorted by Scott and Rhonda Williamson. Cade plays the snare drum for the Marching Tigers and bass drums in the Beacon Brigade. He is also a member of the Tri-M National Music Honor Society. After graduation, he plans to attend Lakeland College. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the class of 2022, your Marching Tigers. Now performing are your Paris Marching Tigers, under the direction of drum majors Callie Gibbons and Emma Stafford. Tonight, the Marching Tigers will be performing their 2021 show, Another Brick in the Wall, arranged and composed by Jeff Chambers with musical selections from Pink Floyd and Dmitri Shostakovich. Tonight, the show will feature soloists Leah Rigdon on mellophone, Calvin Rigdon on trumpet, Will Templeton on baritone, and Ethan Weiss on soprano saxophone. Now, let's enjoy Another Brick in the Wall.
Pause here for a moment, let them listen to the pep band, and then we'll come back with the stats.
We will rally the world to this cause by our efforts, by our courage. We will not tire, we will not falter, and we will not fail. Let us be shy no longer. Let us go to our strength. Let us tell the world that a new age is not only possible, but probable. Let us offer hope.
We, the people, recognize that we have responsibilities as well as rights. That our destinies are bound together. To the freedom which asks only what's in it for me. A freedom without a commitment to others. A freedom without love or charity or duty or patriotism is unworthy of our founding ideals.
Let's hear it for 2021 Marching Tigers. The Marching Tigers are led by Dr. Kevin Pruitt, Assistant Director Jessica Henningsen, and Color Guard instructors Zach and Haley Cassad, Percussion Technician Jonathan Boren, and Choreographer Carly Tessereau. Let's all wish the Beacon Brigade luck as they finish their competition season tomorrow at Illinois State University and the University of Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your Marching Tigers.
Tonight that we have just not been able to get over.
Not yet. So.
Offensively or defensively. In spurts we looked okay, and then we find a way to
have an offside penalty or
get something little like
pass
that.
interference.
sets it back.
Yeah, we've had 3 penalties for just 25 yards. They've had 5 penalties for 40 yards. At 7:34 to go in the second quarter on a 1-yard run by Kennard. The kick was good. They were up 7-0. 2:19 to go in the second. It was a 16-yard run by Sisson. The kick again was good. They were up 14-0, and then with just 14 seconds left to go, it was a 2-yard run again by Sisson. This time the kick was no good, and that's where we stand at halftime. They're up 20-0. Stats for your Tigers. Ethan Dick has 6 carries for 11 yards. Colmar hasn't touched the ball offensively yet. I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't know if he's dinged up a little or he's concentrating all of his effort on the defensive side of the ball. But normally, Colmar's a big stud in the backfield as a rule.
I'm not sure it'd make a lot of difference tonight.
I don't know either, but I've got Eli Board, 2 carries for a -10, and Atkinson has 1 carry for a -5 on that end around jet sweep that didn't work. Throwing the ball, Dick is 3 out of 7 for 28 yards and 1 interception. Like I said, the Tigers have 2 turnovers on fumbles, both recovered by Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel did have 1 fumble recovered by Paris, so
That was a fumble I really thought was going to set something up for us.
I did too. When we took over on their 21-yard line, I thought, yes. I thought surely we were gonna punch that one in, but nonetheless, we didn't. Receiving for the Tigers, though, we do have 3 kids with catches. I've got Norman Phillips, 1 catch for 21, Pinkston, 1 catch for 5, and Trey Lee, 1 catch for 2. So, and both teams are back out on the field already, warming up again. So the clock's still at 1:40. So I don't know. Maybe they won't put the magic 3 minutes back on the clock today.
I don't know. I wouldn't hold your breath.
I was just say I'm not going to bet against it, but nope, not going to bet against it.
Do want to let everybody know that regular season volleyball has ended for the Lady Tigers, but if you want some more volleyball, you've got one more chance at least. I'm going to read the schedule off for you here. Monday at 6 p.m., the Tigers are the 10 seed in the regional taking on Sullivan, and that'll be at Tolono Unity at 6 p.m. So Clay Bess has volunteered to cover that game for us. So we will have Lady Tiger volleyball on the air for you Monday, 6 p.m. from Tolono Unity. And the winner of that game would go on to play Tuesday at 5:30, and they would draw Tolono, who is the #1 team in the regional. So definitely tough row to hoe there for the Lady Tigers.
It is. But they lost 2 seniors. They lost a bunch of girls from last year's squad that was pretty decent, and next year's squad should be decent. So
Have a lot of girls coming back. A lot of girls that just seemed to get better as the season went on. So there's your 3 minutes, Lenny.
yeah, I knew they would put it on. I was hoping against hope, but nonetheless.
Hey, we got your heater up here. It's not too bad in the booth tonight.
No, it's not bad. I wasn't sure if Jordan would be out there tonight, though, for the boys on the sidelines, but I see he's out there. But want to keep Kayla in our prayers. Tater sent me a text right before game time that they took her to the hospital. She's got a blood clot in her lung after just having birth there about a month or so ago. So I wasn't sure Jordan would be here, but Jordan's dedicated, so he's here. Definitely keep Kayla in our prayers. So.
Well, knowing Jordan,
he lives and breathes football. I think all those Keys boys do.
I could see her saying, "You go there
Yeah.
because you're going to drive me nuts if you're here
Yeah.
and not at the game."
Right.
Yeah, he does live and breathe Tiger football, like you said, like all the Keys do. Even at Chip and what he does for the youth program.
Yeah. Well, and Jordan helps Chip with the youth program as well. And
That's one thing you've got to say about the volunteer coaches and even the guys that aren't technically volunteers that still help with the fresh soft team and the JV teams. Every one of them's out there because they love these kids.
Oh, yeah.
And they love the sport.
Exactly.
And so you couldn't ask for better volunteers, and the Tigers have sure been blessed in that department here the last few years.
They definitely have, and it all starts, I think, at the head. Coach Claude came to town. He turned all this stuff around, because used to be the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, or whatever they were, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, they all ran one kind of offense. Then when you got to 7th and 8th grade, they done something altogether different. And then when you got to high school, it was altogether different again. And now I think everybody is all on the same page, so that the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way through, fresh, soft, they all run the same kind of offense. They all know the same terminology. It's all. Yeah.
That's a big part of it. It's the terminology and the culture of it, because you're going to have a kid that sprouts up and grows 6 inches, or the kid that's your center in junior league never grows again and ends up being your running back in high school. But they're familiar with the offense and what to expect, and that makes a big difference. Time ticking off the clock. Everybody's ready to kick here. There's still 7 seconds on there, boys. Hold on a second.
Bye.
Lenny brought the fan club tonight.
Yeah, I did.
And granddaughter's coming out there to say hi to him.
Twin girls are up here at the football game tonight, so.
Returned out just shy of the 40-yard line. Grandma Kohlmeyer came up to see us before the game, too, to put a face with the voices.
Yep.
Sometimes that's okay. Other times I don't want them to know who I am. I'm safer if they can't find me on the street. I stick my foot in my mouth and they can't find me, but small town, I don't get away with that too often.
No, not too often. Well, Mount Carmel 1st and 10 from the 38, so.
They're going to hand off right up the middle and a short gain of about 3 yards. Kohlmeyer, and they're on the tackle along with Ethan Curl. Gain of 3, make it 2nd and 7 now with the ball at the Paris 38.
I suppose that was Hadra again. I didn't catch a number, but
I believe it was.
It could have been Sisson, I suppose. I didn't.
No, he handed it off.
Okay, I'm guessing it was Hadra then. He's been the big fullback or running back tonight.
Got Kites in the backfield with him right now, number 22. They're going to bring some guys in motion. We jump off sides again.
Man, that's.
They do that shift, and we jump off sides like that.
Yep, we do. I don't know why, but.
2nd and 2 now with the ball at the Mount Carmel 46-yard line.
So now instead of being 3rd and 7 or 2nd and 7, it's 2nd and 2.
Big difference.
A lot of difference. Changes your play call and everything.
System dropping back, look for Kite.
Flags on the play.
Moeller barely got his head turned around. That ball hit the receiver in the gut.
I'm not sure it's going to matter because I think this one's coming back.
The flag came out really early. I mean, it can't be a hold or anything because there wasn't time.
Either we jumped or they moved. I guess they're going to pick the flag up, so. I was like you. I mean, as soon as they threw that flag, I thought, well, that's too early unless we were lined up off sides or or one of the receivers was offsides.
That's what it was looking like. A false start or something along those lines. All right, Sisson in the shotgun again. Bobbles the snap. Still gets away from us. They got a first down and a whole lot more down the left side. Foot race to the end zone. Moeller can't get him, or got him out of bounds. Down near the 11-yard line, Moeller pushes him out of bounds.
Okay, so they're going to spot it on the 10, so he went 44 yards. And we thought we had him in the backfield.
Boy, lost the snap, picks it up, and when he turns it north and south, he just flat out flies. First and 10 from the 11-yard line. Gives it to Kite up the middle this time. He's stuffed at the line. Number 50, Mason Boatman. All 220 pounds of him squishing him on that play. They'll give him a yard. 2nd and 9 now at the 10-yard line. 10 and a half minutes to go here in the third quarter. Sisson under center this time. Gave it to the fullback right away, and he's dropped. Kennard, number 15, got the carry, and I think Winans put him down in the backfield.
Yep. Hadra comes back into the backfield now. Well, now he goes back out again, so.
Kite coming in to replace him. It's 4-down territory right now, but they can kick a field goal, too, with that kid they've got.
Yeah.
Keeps it himself, Sisson gets rid of the ball. Caught the ball and a touchdown.
It is a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. Allen dropped one wide open down the sideline earlier, and then makes an acrobatic catch on the sideline for a touchdown. And it's 26-0. We haven't been on this end of a blowout in a long time.
Not for a long time.
Extra point attempt is good. 27-20, Mount Carmel on top. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com.
We're back, 27-0, Mount Carmel on top. Just keeps getting uglier here, Lenny.
It does. But we knew they were going to get the ball back to start the second half. We were hoping our defense would at least shut them down.
Oh, that one big run from Sisson. I mean, we put him in third down a couple times.
Yeah.
All right, now regardless, offensively, we got to come out and
do something.
Get some points on the board here.
Well, we got Phillips and Atkinson back deep.
Short high kick. This one returnable is going to pick it up at the 19-yard line. Nowhere to go, though. The scrum's going to push him out to about the 30. first and 10 for the Tiger offense at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Beej, if you're the Tigers, you just about got to get some points of some kind on the board this drive, I think, anyway.
Yeah, you really do. You can't afford to not at this point.
There's the hook and ladder to board.
Got him out past the 50-yard line. A little trickery by the Tigers.
It was. The pass was, who did he throw the pass out to, though?
I think Lee.
Lee, yeah. Okay.
Pass was complete to Trey Lee, and he tossed it on back to Board.
So
down to the 48-yard line. I'd have been happy just with the pass. Throw a 7-yard pass every time. I'd be tickled to death the way our offense has gone tonight. Lee and Moeller to the right. Actually, there's a tight end out there as well. Low snap, picks it up. Keeps it himself right up the middle. We've got a good gain, a first down. Inside the 35-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 34-yard line. Tigers showing some life offensively now.
Well, we need to. Like I said, we just about need to score this drive somehow, some way.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Inside handoff to Board. Nope. Dick keeps it himself again. That's the only thing that's worked running the ball tonight.
It is. He got about 6.
2nd and 4 now with the ball at the 28-yard line. Seven and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. Rolling to his right. Screen back to the left.
Oh, and he fumbled. I don't know if she's sure that was even a complete pass.
They're going to rule it a fumble.
Oh, man. I'm not sure he ever really had it, though.
That was doomed from the time he caught it.
Yeah, it was. Well, it would have still been even, I don't know, minus 2 yards on the catch, I guess. And then fumble.
Seven 16. 1st and 10 now for Mount Carmel at their own 35-yard line. Sisson in the shotgun. Keeps it himself. And dropped after a gain of about 4 yards. Kohlmeyer on the tackle for the Tigers.
Well, that puts Sisson at an even 100 yards on 15 carries.
Got to keep it himself again this time, and got another good game for a first down and a whole lot more. Goes down hard around the 40-yard line.
I don't think he was too happy when he got up either.
No, he wasn't. I don't think he appreciated that extra shot at the end.
I don't think so either.
But he wasn't down yet. You fight for yards. This Tiger team's going to take another shot at you. First and 10 at the Paris 41, 6:11 to go. Takes the handoff, looking deep down the left sideline. He caught that again.
Yeah, he did.
And Norman Phillips on the coverage for the Tigers. He was in position. You can't cover that much better. Somehow that pass slid through there, and another completion moves the ball down the field to the Paris 9-yard line. 5:53 to go. First and goal for Mount Carmel. Big shift on again for Mount Carmel over to the left side. Sisson out of the shotgun. Gives it to Hadra this time, and he's going to be stacked up and whistled dead around the original line of scrimmage. Might have lost half a yard.
Yeah, maybe.
Just the ball spotted just inside the 10-yard line.
And it was a little farther than that. Yeah, I'm like you. I think he might have lost a foot or so on the play.
But you need 3 of those for a yard, so. That's what my 5th grade math tells me.
Yep.
Shifting everybody over to the left again. Sisson trying to keep it himself wrapped up and dropped.
He didn't fool nobody that time. Big Bartley was in there. Big Logan. I think he did lose a yard that time.
That he did. Third and goal. Ball marked back at the 11-yard line. Everybody over on the right side for Mount Carmel this time. Sisson rolling to his right, looking down in the end zone. Now he throws and it gets batted away. Of course, every receiver gets off the ground wanting a flag.
Yeah, yeah.
Ethan Dick on the coverage that time. Did a good job of reaching with the left arm there, keeping the right arm back to make the tackle if need be. Batted it away, and they're going to set up for the field goal attempt. Spot of the ball, make it about a 27-yarder?
Something like that, yeah.
Holds down, the kick is up.
And it's good.
Easily. Right down the middle, so 30-0 now. Mount Carmel on top, 3:48 to go. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562.
.348 to go. The Tigers trailing 30-0 to Mount Carmel. Not the way you want to wrap up a season, Lenny.
Nope.
Granted, we've got the playoffs next week, but you'd like to go in on a high note.
Oh, we'd just like to score this game. I thought we was going to there right at the end of the first half when we started on the 41 and we got down to about the, I don't know, the 20 or so before we coughed it up.
Another good kickoff. Taken down around the 3-yard line. Nice open field tackle brings Moeller down around the 25-yard line. I don't think in the first round with a 6-3 record you're going to find anything much tougher than this Mount Carmel team tonight.
I'm telling you, no way. I don't know where these guys are ranked at in max preps or anything like that, but they're definitely good.
Out of the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Norman alone to the left, rolling to his right. Now throwing back, and he was going for Norman, nearly picked off at the 40-yard line. Number 7, Andrew Gillihan, just wasn't quite tall enough to get up and hang on to that one. If he hadn't touched it, I'm not sure if Norman could have got to it, but Ethan was kind of throwing off his back foot and scrambling back there when he chucked it. 3:33 on the clock. 2nd and 10, Paris at their own 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side.
Well, they don't have much room to work with.
No, they don't. And he's looking for that screen to the right. Oh, what a play there. Board heading downfield with it. It looked like they were setting up the hook and ladder again.
But I think that went straight to Eli.
Well, Lee dropped it.
Oh, okay. Well, I seen Lee jump up and maybe touch it or tap it or tip it or something, but
it hit Board in stride. So technically, I guess Board caught the pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So Barris with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Mount Carmel 43-yard line. Norman and Curl to the near side. Looking this way is Dick. And it's intercepted right to Kite.
Gosh darn it.
And that turnover will give it to Mount Carmel, 1st and 10 around their own 30-yard line. Yep, right on the 30 indeed. Well, there's going to be a lot of coaching from this game. A lot of film to go over for Coach, and a lot of learnable moments, teachable moments, I guess I should say, before next week's contest. Out of the shotgun, looking to his right, little screen pass to Kennard. And he had a lot of room to run.
Well, everybody went deep, and all the defenders went with him. Once he got past the original line, like you said, it was pretty much wide open field.
And that's going to take it all the way down to the 40-yard line of Paris.
30 yards on the play.
2:20 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Sisson in the shotgun, twins to the left, now man in motion. We're going to run the option with him. And he'll be just shy of the 1st down.
That was number 20. I believe that's his first carry.
Gavin Smith. Big tackle by Nick Moeller. He hit him hard. Drove him out of bounds just shy of a 1st down. A gain of 9, though. Makes it 2nd and 1 at the Paris 31-yard line. Sisson this time sends everybody over to the left, rolls to his left, lobs it downfield just outside the reach of number 7, Andrew Gillihan. And that had touchdown written all over it.
Yeah, it did. He was wide open if he just hadn't let him so much.
3rd and 1 now for the Golden Aces. 1:19 to go on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Ball spotted at the Paris 31-yard line. Man in motion. Nice looking play that time.
Yes, it was.
There's the flag. That one's coming back. He stepped out of bounds, but that one sprung in blues. That was a pretty slick play, though.
Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah. A little counter play. They sent everybody in motion over to the left and just countered it back to the right side. And if it hadn't been for that block in the back, I think he would have scored.
I think they had him stepping out of bounds around the 1-yard line, but either way. Yep. That's just going to move him back to like the 35-yard line. It was far enough downfield. Replay 3rd down with 1:19 to go here in the 3rd. That was kind of like that Philly special that they talk about they used in the Super Bowl there.
Oh, man.
Jumping offsides.
He gives that hard count, and we jump every time. Every time.
Get an opportunity, and then we just...
That's the 4th time tonight we've done it.
The first 2 times we did it when they did a shift.
They just did the shift.
And we jumped off sides.
Mm-hmm.
Took them a while to... Everybody here knew it was a first down. So 1st and 10 at the Paris 30-yard line. 1:19 to go here in the 3rd. Man in motion again. Going to run the option to him.
Flags.
Yep, blocking the back again is going to be the call. That's really going to push him back because that was 3 yards in the backfield. Yeah, a hold, but we'll take it either way.
Yep.
Just over a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. Pushes them way back.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 25.
Ball at the Paris 45-yard line. Hope they don't throw it to number 5 out here. He's still trying to put his glove on. Bring the man in motion, run the option to him. They pitch it out. Another big gain every time we get him back there.
There's another flag.
They pitched out number 11, Zach Allen. There's a pair of flags out there.
Yeah, I think they got 50, what's his number? Turned just a little bit.
9?
I think. Yeah, 59, I think.
If it's far enough downfield, they could almost get the penalty and gain yardage.
It's going to end up net no gain, so just pretty much replay the down.
Well, I'd take 1st and 25 again instead of 2nd and 12. Every time we've got him into one of these really long positions, we always seem to give up a really long play. Looking to his left. Quick pass and a good catch. And an even better tackle out there in the open field by Kohlmeyer and Norman Phillips.
Okay, who caught it? He gained 4. Missed a number.
I think it was 11 again. Zach Allen caught it on that quick hitch.
Okay, I missed it on that far sideline.
That's the end of the third quarter. Mount Carmel 30, Paris 0. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league
Fourth quarter action now ready to get underway. 12 minutes on the clock. 2nd and 20 right now for Mount Carmel. Sisson going to look to his right. Now he's going to keep it and go right back up the middle. Big gain. Very close to a first down.
I think he
I
got
think
it.
he got it. You're right. He's just got a whole nother gear.
He does, doesn't he? But he had Hadra open out there in the flat if he wanted to flip it out to him too. So
now it's 1st and 10 Mount Carmel at the Paris 19-yard line. 11:30 on the clock. Flip it out to the man in motion again, and he's going to be just shy of a first down. That's number 15, Gage Kennard. Should be
like
2nd and 1 or 2 down there.
Well, they're saying 2nd and 2, but it looks like a 1 to me.
1.5. I'll compromise. Ball at the 11-yard line. Mount Carmel kind of slowing things down now. A little longer huddle. Right up the middle. They've got the first down.
I say inside handoff to Hadra.
He came out of there without the ball, but he must have been down. First and goal now from the 5-yard line. Ten minutes, 14 seconds to go in the ball game. Sisson brings a man in motion. Hands it off up the middle.
I didn't see who he even handed it off to.
15.
Kennard.
Kennard, yep. That'll make it 36 to nothing. Holt now to attempt the extra point. Kicked it all the way into the Tiger band. 37 to nothing, 10:03 to go. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network. It's 37 to nothing. Tigers really in a hole, Lenny. I think this one's all but over.
Pretty much, yeah. You'd still like to see the Tigers mount an offensive drive, though, and put some points on the board, just to, if nothing else, just to build your confidence going into next week.
Phillips and Atkinson will be back around the 10-yard line for the Tigers. Chip shot.
That was Wells.
Oh, short return. We'll set the Tigers up 1st and 10 around their own 30-yard line. 32. Oh, that's 9 o'clock already. This one's
scooting along.
Yep. Ford dropped in the backfield for a loss. He's got to be negative on the night, isn't he? Rushing?
Yep. -1. When he got that 11-yard carry on that, whatever that was. But then he had that pass reception, too, for 32.
His biggest play of the night.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 13, ball on the 29-yard line. That's going to be a false start on the Tigers. Oh, delay game. I thought he was going backwards. It should have been fine. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, for sure. That's 40 yards we've lost in penalties tonight.
We've almost got more yards in penalties than we do in offense.
Pretty close.
Ethan scrambling for his life back there and finally going down. Another short loss. Third down and real long here with the ball back around the 21-yard line.
Yeah, the scoreboard says
22.
24. It says 3rd and 18.
Yeah, I got to catch up.
I'm like you. It don't look that. It looks like about the 21 or 2 to me. So there we go. It says 3rd and 21 now from the 22.
Incomplete pass intended for Moeller. And the punt team will come out, I assume.
Well, you would think.
It is. Landon going back to kick. Fair caught at the 45-yard line. Actually, it was a fair catch. He just gave himself up.
Well, I seen him swipe his arm up in the air before he caught it, so I'm assuming that was a fair catch signal.
Yep. I missed it. You got to.
It was real quick. I mean, it was just one of those, like he was waving at his girlfriend almost.
Yeah.
And didn't want to be seen by his buddies.
All right, 8:07 to go. 1st and 10 now for Mount Carmel at their own 45-yard line. 37 to nothing the score. Play clock running on Mount Carmel. They're down to 10 seconds. Now they just now saw the play clock. Fumbled snap, ball on the ground. Sisson came out with it. It's going to lose a few yards.
I'm not sure that was Sisson. I think they got a different
Number
quarterback.
10.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They got a different quarterback back there now.
Yep, Cole Broster. If I'm Mount Carmel going into playoffs, I'm putting every sub I've got out there at this point.
Yeah, I don't want to get any of my guys hurt for sure. Okay, 10.
I'm seeing a lot of different numbers, so I think that's kind of what's happened here. Another fumbled snap on the ground. Tigers might have got this one. We did. Turnover. For 56, Jeb Fry came out with that one.
Did Broster fumble it or?
Yeah.
Okay.
They fumbled the snap. He never did
Okay,
have it.
Yeah, okay.
And that is the quietest I've ever heard a Tiger crowd when we get a turnover in the fourth quarter. Fake to Kohlmeyer and a run up the middle. Krippis was running hard. Give him about 8 yards on the play. Second and 2 now with the ball on the Mount Carmel 32-yard line. Kohlmeyer in the backfield with Krippis. Ethan Dick out here for the ball batted away. He was out here running a route. Yeah, that was Ethan out there. I couldn't decide, but my eyes lied to me. Maybe it was a 7, but no, he's on the other side, Phillips. So Ethan Dick out here playing wide receiver. Krippis in the shotgun. Fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, scoots around the right tackle, picks up a first down. Yeah, the fans cheering a little bit now. 6.5 minutes to go, first and 10. Ball to Mount Carmel 25-yard line. Krippis fakes a handoff, right up the middle himself. Picks up another 9 yards. It might be the second string, but Tigers are moving the ball.
Well, they are. Yeah, Krippis moved the ball last week when he came in. Or I guess it had been a week before. I had him 5 carries for 22 yards.
Oh, he threw an interception, though, at the 5. Andrew Gillihan, and he wisely just slid to the ground. A heads-up play by him, especially when you're up by 37.
Okay, Gillihan. That's 2 he's picked off tonight.
He's almost our leading receiver. Two receivers to the left, one to the right this time in the slot. Hand off to number 35, I believe. Zeke Swanson.
35 Swanson.
I think so.
Yeah, that's how I got him down as a running back. He picked up 3.
Yep, 2nd and 7. Ball on the 13-yard line. Broster at quarterback. Keeps it himself up the middle, and he'll be close to a first down. They might mark him at just a little about a yard short.
Yard short, huh?
So 3rd and 1, Mount Carmel. Wind kind of out of the south now. It's pretty non-existent most of the game.
Yeah, it was. Like you said, though, it is starting to pick up a little bit, and it is kind of out of the southeast.
Nobody guarding the receiver in the slot here on the near side. But they hand it off to 35 again, and he's dropped in the backfield for a big loss. Three minutes, 45 seconds, clock running. Mount Carmel to punt for only the 2nd time tonight. Number 1, Coda Mounts comes back to punt. Tigers send Norman Phillips back to the 45.
Yeah, he's backing up a little bit more now.
Play clock down to 3. They're running as much time off the clock as they can. And now they'll take the delay game.
Timeout.
Oh, timeout. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left on the clock. 37-0 the score. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves and be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
3 minutes, 11 seconds left to go, but Tigers trailing 37-0. Oh, Lenny, I don't know what to say.
Well, we're a decent team, but a good team came to town tonight and just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
The best team we faced all year.
For sure.
And tonight, they were just the better team.
Just a quick left-footed pooch kick, and then we drop it. Luckily, Atkinson did fall on it.
The Tigers will get it back with 3:05 on the clock. Ball spotted around the Mount Carmel 38-yard line. I don't even know if he took a step before he kicked that.
If he did, it was just a short half step. But he was a left-footed punter, so. Krippus and Board still in the backfield. Krippus still your quarterback.
Fakes at the board and then just runs over the defensive lineman. Still dragging his way. That looks like the fresh soft squad out there right now.
Yeah, Bartley's still out there.
Out for Mount Carmel. They're all about
yeah.
3 inches shorter than the starters they had out there earlier. 2.5 minutes to play.
Well, none of the white jerseys are very dirty, that's for sure.
Back to pass. Pump fake. Lobs it down for Ethan. Pass complete and a touchdown. Tigers get on the board. Little double move and a pump fake, and that got him the separation he needed. Tigers will set up for the extra point attempt. Number 10, Drew Rogers, comes in to hold for Landon Ingram. Snap, the hold's down, and bobbled. Rogers goes down and loses the ball. Play whistle dead. So 37-6, 2:14 left to go. We'll take another quick break. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network. Just over 2 minutes to play in the ball game. 37-6 the score. Nice to see us get on the board, though.
Yeah, it is.
Prevented the shutout there. Not a bad looking pass from Krippus at all.
No, it wasn't. He give that little pump fake, kind of little hits and go out there to Dick, and that give Dick the chance to do his little stop and go route. He was pretty well wide open down there.
All right, Landon Ingram set the kickoff now from the 40-yard line. Goes for the onside kick, bounces up. I think Mount Carmel got it, but it was close. Hey, we got it.
They say we got it. Well, that'll give us a chance maybe to score another.
Well, at least it'll look better in the newspaper.
Yeah.
I saw a college team a couple weeks ago that scored 24 points in like a minute 15 and won the game.
Oh, wow. Well,
One of those freak things.
I'm not sure that's going to happen tonight. But
well, that'd only get us to 30 points. We'd still lose, but it'd be cool to see. All right, Krippus in the shotgun again. Fakes a handoff, goes right up the middle with it. Runs over a guy and picks up another first down. Now, I like Brady's style, but somebody needs to inform him he is allowed to run around a guy.
Yep.
It's not poor sportsmanship. It's not illegal. You can dodge a tackler.
It's just easier to go straight over him.
It is. You know, the shortest distance, straight line thing.
Yeah.
And he's just running over guys tonight. It's awesome. Gives it to Kohlmeyer, tries to dance outside, gets around the corner, turns it upfield, and picks up a Tiger first down. First carry for Kohlmeyer tonight goes for 11 yards.
Not sure why, but
I thought he might have been in trouble when he bounced it outside like that. He was able to turn the corner, though. A minute 15 on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Mount Carmel 18. 3 receivers wide to the right this time for Brady. Looking left. Tosses it near side. Pass is complete. Got a shot at Atkinson in for the score. All right, Braden doing that with the feet. Caught a little short pass. Back here about the 18-yard line.
I was say it was an 18-yard pass, wasn't it, for the touchdown?
And the throw was only about 6 yards. and he kept weaving his way through the defense. It's 37-12 with a minute on the clock. Tigers huddle up. They're going to go for two. Grippus in the shotgun. Two receivers wide each side. Not even faking the handoff, taking it himself right up the middle for the two-point conversion. Tigers get on the board again, 37-14. That ought to fill your stat sheet out a little more, Liddy.
Yeah.
It was looking a little
It was
bare.
looking pretty bleak, yeah.
Again, the playoff pairings will come out tomorrow night. They'll probably draw the 4A seeds around 8 o'clock,
yeah,
they were saying.
Somewhere around 8:15 probably. Might be 8:30, but
IHSA.org, I think you can check out those as they come across.
well, is he going to onside it again?
I think he is.
Might as well. We got nothing to lose.
I would look for the onside. They got the whole team scooting up here inside of 10 yards. Pops it up in the air this way. It lands on the ground. I think we got it.
I think we got it. I really do.
Tigers recovered again. Might have been Calvin Rigdon, number 21. This last 3-minute stretch has been kind of fun, Lenny.
It has been. 55 seconds left to go, and the Tigers got the ball on the Mount Carmel 38.
Grippus in the shotgun. Look for something to the left this time. Now he tries to run to the left and gets stacked up.
I think they were ready for that one.
Yeah, Curl looked like he might have been lined up a little farther back than usual. I thought maybe they were going to do something in that direction. I don't think I've seen Curl ever catch a pass.
Boy, I don't know about that one.
I don't think I've seen him throw him one.
Well, let's see.
Dropping back, looking to his left. Whoa, got hit as he throws it. That went straight up in the air. That was a dangerous pass there once he got hit. Fortunately, it falls to the ground untouched. 13 seconds on the clock. Tigers still looking to get on the board one more time. They're going to bring 3 wide receivers to the right this time. Gives it to Kohlmeyer, just gets swallowed up back at the 50. And that'll do it for the ball game.
Well, I don't have him down as having a catch, Beads, but I'm not going to say he doesn't. But
and that's the end of the ball game. 37-14, the final score. The Tigers fall to 6-3 on the season. And that's 6-3 is not a bad record at all. We will take it. And we'll go into the playoffs next week. We'll find out tomorrow night who it is we're going to play. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in just a little bit and look at the final game stats and talk with Coach Claude here in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. Being brought to you tonight by our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, and Grandma Kohlmeyer tonight, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Just a reminder that girls volleyball has at least one more game to go. They'll head to regionals on Monday. They'll be playing at Tolono Unity at 6 p.m. against Sullivan. And we'll have that game here for you on the Paris Sports Network. Clay Bess will be doing the call. If they should win that game, they'd play again on Tuesday at 5:30 against the number 1 seed, Tolono Unity. Now the boys will be...
If you want them.
The boys will be heading into the playoffs next week. We'll find out who they play tomorrow night around 8 o'clock when they do the pairings. They did finish with a 6-3 record on the season. Nothing to complain about there. We went decades where we would have been happy to have a 6-3 record.
Yeah, for sure.
And a playoff berth. It was just something out of reach. So a good season for the boys.
Yeah, it's almost required that you make the playoffs anymore under Coach Claude. So
he's kind of set that standard.
He definitely has set the bar pretty high. So let's see.
Tigers came out, went a quarter and a half before giving up the first points to Mount Carmel. Really kind of played to our favor there. The longer we could stay scoreless.
Once the floodgates opened, though, they opened because they scored
21 points there in the third quarter within 7 minutes.
Well, they scored 20 points in the second quarter within 7:34.
Yeah.
And then turned around and done it all again in the third quarter. Well, I guess they scored once right there at the beginning of the fourth quarter. So, but nonetheless, we can run down the stats while we're waiting on Coach Claude to be up. But I don't know if anybody really wants to know what Mount Carmel did. So,
a lot.
Yeah, they did. They got a bunch. But I'll run down our side first anyway. I had Ethan Dick, 9 carries, 29 yards. Kohlmeyer, 1 carry for 11. Board had 4 carries for a -1. Atkinson, 1 carry for a -5. Krippus was a big ball carrier tonight. I had him 7 carries for 42 yards. Throwing the ball, Ethan Dick was 6 out of 13 for 68 yards and 2 interceptions. Krippus was 2 out of 5 for 54 yards and 2 touchdowns and an interception. Let's see, what all did the Tigers do? They committed 1, 2, 3, 4 turnovers in the contest. 5, 6 turnovers in the contest.
Oh, my.
Because Gillen had 2 interceptions. Krippus was picked off once, and Dick was picked off twice. Paris fumbled the ball twice, and then Trey Lee fumbled the ball once after he made a catch on the little swing pass. So anyway, catching the ball, Trey Lee had 3 catches for 10. Pinkston had a catch for 5. Phillips had a catch for 21. Eli Board had a catch for 32. Ethan Dick had the touchdown catch for 36, and Atkinson had a touchdown catch for 18. Just to recap the Paris scoring, it didn't come till the fourth quarter with 2:14 to go. It was a 36-yard pass from Krippus to Dick. The kick was no good, though, and at that point the score was 37-6. And then with 1 minute still to go in the fourth quarter, it was an 18-yard pass from Krippus to Atkinson. This time the 2-point conversion was good, and that's the way we finished up. 37-14, Mount Carmel on top of your Paris Tigers. So, I don't know. I guess I can kind of touch base on some of the Mount Carmel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stats,
They're interviewing Coach Claude out there on the field, so it may be a moment before he gets up here.
Sisson carried the ball 18 times for $135. Gage Kennard had 4 carries for 17. Asher Knight had 4 carries for 11. Zeke Swanson, 2 carries for -1. Zeke Hadra had 7 carries for 29. Gavin Smith, 1 carry for 9 yards. And Cole Broster had 2 carries for 2 yards. Throwing the ball, like I said, he was 11 out of 21 for 191 yards and 1 touchdown. He wasn't intercepted either. And then when Broster came in at quarterback, he did fumble the 1 bad snap. Paris recovered it. And then Sisson fumbled 1 snap that Paris recovered. I think we had 2 recoveries on the onside kicks, so
yep,
that gave us a couple extra possessions. Catching the ball, I had Zach Allen, their big receiver. I had him 5 catches for 116. And how many touchdowns did he have? I guess he didn't have a touchdown. Yeah, he did. He had a touchdown. 11-yard pass from Sisson to Allen. So Gage Kennard had 5 catches for 60 yards, and Zeke Hadra had 1 catch for 15. So, yeah, it looks like Coach Claude's still down there with the reporter, so he's going to be a little late before he gets up here tonight.
That he is.
I think penalties were a big key to tonight's game, though, Beads, is the Tigers, I had us unofficially 6 penalties for a minus 40 yards, but it seemed like 4 of them were all on the defensive side, all for offsides. And then we did have the 1 big pass interference play that resulted in another first down for them. So.
Oh, they had their share of penalties, though. They committed quite a few.
They did. They had let's see what we got. 3, 6. I had them for 8 penalties for a minus 70 yards. And a lot of them was blocking the backs or holdings. They had a couple. I guess they had 3 false starts. They had a chop block penalty. So, yeah, they definitely gave us some opportunities that we just couldn't capitalize on tonight. Nonetheless, I mean, you play a top-notch quality team like that, it just kind of sets the bar, lets you actually know where you're at. So
that it does. Coach finally got away from the reporter. I'm assuming he'll make his way up here as long as he doesn't get cornered again on the way.
Yeah, but
last game of the season.
I think he's got to go clear down to the end, though, before he can come around the fence.
That he does. We've got a few seniors that have still yet to leave the field. Hard to walk away that last time when
it is.
You've spent so much time.
Well, let's see. Who all we got for seniors? We got Ethan Dix, a senior. Braylon Nugent is a senior. We got Norman Phillips is a senior. Nick Moeller's a senior. Braden Atkinson is a senior. Eli Board's a senior. Brian Kohlmeyer's a senior. Cade Williamson's a senior. Logan Bartley's a senior. And Drew Pinkston's a senior, so I don't think I missed any. Hopefully not. If I did, I apologize.
That's a lot of starters.
It is. It's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to have to replace, but you know, our JV squad did a good job this year. I'm not sure what their record finally was, but they had an excellent season this year, though, and you know, Cripples will come back probably next year, maybe as our starting quarterback. I'm not 100% on that, but he's only a junior, so he'll be back next year. He quarterbacks pretty well tonight, so looks like Coach Claude's just about here, so I'll turn my headsets over.
All right, Coach Claude joining us after the game. Coach, tough loss tonight. Wraps up a kind of an up and down season for us. Playoffs next week. I mean, it's a lot to process in one night.
Yeah, you know, I felt like early in the game, and I thought we played a competitive first quarter and really a competitive half. We didn't capitalize on some mistakes. They seemed a little rusty and overthrew some balls and dropped some balls, and we didn't capitalize on a few things. And then we made some mistakes that compounded the deal. I felt like we had a chance kind of on the drive after the kickoff return to maybe make it a 14-7 game at the half, and that would have been huge. And it kind of was a 14-point swing, if you will, because we don't go get points. We throw the pick, and then we give up the hitch up the sideline and what have you. But
well, even the fumble earlier after getting the fumble from them.
Right.
And, I mean, just
we
those
turn
lost
around
opportunities.
And you can't do that against people like that.
No.
I mean, you get so many opportunities against teams like that, and you have to take advantage of their mistakes, and you can't go and make a mistake when they give you a chance. They're physical. They're big and strong up front. We had a hard time moving them to run our gap scheme game. You know, they're a good team. But like I told our kids, we started off 0-2, and it was rocky. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we're 3 points away from being an 8-1 football team, and this was a conference championship game. I mean, obviously that wasn't the way it went down, and that's on us. But like we told them, the goal is always to be a playoff team. I mean, that's the goal. And this guy will tell you. I mean, one of my goals when we took this thing on was to get this place to be on whatever maybe the so-called experts would say is a down year, but I don't think this was a down year. We lost too early, and we rebounded. Our kids showed a lot of character and perseverance and bailing the water off and going 6 straight to make the playoffs. But on those years, we want to be a playoff team. We don't want to be a 3-6 team. We want to be a playoff football school on a consistent basis, and that's always the goal, is to make the playoffs. And those kids went out there and made the playoffs again, and now they got a chance to play a Week 10 game, which only 6 teams in school history have ever had the opportunity to do that.
Right.
So I'm proud of them. I mean, we didn't go away. We didn't quit playing. We just, like I said, if a couple of things maybe would have happened to us early on, it would have just helped. But like I said, going back to the hitch, if it's 14-7 or even if we got out of there at 14-0 at the half, it's just a better scenario than you go down 20-0 at the half and you know they're getting the ball out. And we got a great opportunity to get off the field down 20-0 there in the third quarter, and it's just, I don't know, bad luck, what have you. It's a broken play. It's a snap over the quarterback's head that we're aggressively chasing the ball, and it bounces right up into his hands, and he goes for 42 yards and gets him 1st and 10 inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. You know, it's just one of those things, and it wasn't our night. I mean, it stinks, but at the end of the day, we're still part of the conversation. We're still a group of schools that get to get up in the morning, and we get to have anticipation and wait to find out where we're going or who we're playing and all those type of things. And you know, you can sit around and be disappointed about the outcome tonight, or you can be thankful we live in Paris and we're going to get up on Saturday morning and we're going to find out where we're going to play football in the playoffs, because that's just what we do.
They've got one more game at this point.
Amen.
You know, one more game, and you've got a group of seniors that would sacrifice anything to play one more game.
Yeah,
And they've got that opportunity next week.
Yep. So we're excited about that. We'll find out where it is. A lot of speculation out there. Coach Tar was just telling me about every team that we really wanted or needed to win tonight did, which helps us out in terms of, I don't know about classification. I think we'll sit on that 3A, 4A fence. I mean, probably more leaning towards 4A as the smallest or smaller. But you know what? The thing about 4A is, believe it or not, because of the way the outlook is looking going into this week, there's a chance 6-3 could draw a home game here. I mean, you go 6-3 and get a home game. That's unheard of. So obviously we'd like to play at home in front of our people, maybe have a better showing than tonight.
Yeah, that would be great. Well, we're going to be here regardless next week. Here or on the road, rooting you on.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Appreciate it. Appreciate the people who came out tonight and supported our seniors here in person and everybody who watched. But regardless of where we go next week, tune in and watch these guys, and they've been a nice team. So appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Coach, for coming up tonight. Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelter, and looking forward to one more game next week. We still got a few seniors that haven't left the field yet tonight.
No, I know. We had one out here at the middle, Norman Phillips. He sat out there on the Tiger for a long time. Bartley, he was here on the bleachers. I'm assuming it was his little brother with him. I'm guessing. I don't know. Some little. They were sitting there on the bleachers for a long time, and now a couple of them went down underneath the goalpost down here at the end. I think it's maybe Bartley and Phillips. So, you know, like you said, it's tough playing 4 years varsity football, and you got to give it up after your last home game. And maybe this won't be the last home game. Like Coach said, you know, at 6-3, you might luck out and get another home game. But you can't count on that for sure. So.
Oh, you can, but boy, if we could be a home team next week, that means you've drawn the higher seed. That'd be pretty awesome. So we'll be glued to it tomorrow night to try to find out.
Definitely. So, and then once again, be with Clay Bass Monday as the lady volleyballers are going to be in action at regional at Unity.
Tolono Unity, yeah.
So, I think they play
Sullivan, yep,
so
at 6 o'clock.
I know Clay said he'd take the equipment and head that way, so you can tune in if you want to hear some volleyball action Monday. Other than that, we'll be back here. I assume it'll be a Friday night contest somewhere. I suppose it could be a Saturday afternoon, depending on how the draw is, where it goes, who you end up with. But nonetheless, tune into our Facebook page, follow us online, and we'll see where we go.
We'll find out tomorrow night.
Yep, for sure.
All right, for Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. I want to thank our help with our production tonight and all of our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. You've been listening to Tiger Football here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.